I think I straight up cold opened again. That is not how this is supposed to go. That is not how this works. You know what? I'm going to cut away again. I'm going to try this again because I know we can do this. Nope, straight cold open again. The level of anger right now, Stats. Stats, your mic is on.
Well,
yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
My God, what is going on? Straight cold open again. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Technically Speaking Live, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 11 a.m. Australian or 5 p.m. Pacific Coast Time, or in New York time, 8 p.m. I am your host, Scott Peachy. You can find me on the tweet machine at Scott Peachy, on Instagram at the Scott Peachy. You're probably noticing a little bit of a difference here. And it's this velvety smooth voice that you have. A Rodecaster Pro showed up on my desk about a week ago. It was the darndest thing how that thing showed up, which now required me to get this microphone right here. This microphone is a pod mic from Rode, and it sounds so velvety smooth. So with that being said, we made some upgrades to the show, and I'm going to now hit this button and introduce you to Stats so you can hear his velvety voice.
Good evening, everyone. Stats here to keep Scott in line and correct him when he goes wrong.
Evidently, all the planning. I even said this. I was on a live show at 5 o'clock, Tinkering with Tech with Michael Daniels and Heather Kraft. Hopefully I said that right. I'm pretty sure that I don't think I could screw that up, right? I did it. So I was on this live show at 5 o'clock. And I even said, because the light over here went out, I even said, I have practiced for this show specifically almost all week. Every night I would come home from work, I would work getting this show ready to go because I was making some massive upgrades. Everybody talked about how nice and creamy the background is behind me, how I'm in focus. And I was like, all right, cool. Going to get the audio going. I was totally ready. I even researched topics for this show way more, and Stats can keep me honest, way more than I normally do, and yet still didn't fix the cold opening. Go me. Yep, that is the story of my life. From what I've been told, I also have sounds on this sound bar, and I programmed a few, and I realized in just this moment of looking over at Stats that I cannot play the things that I recorded. I cannot. Those are really not appropriate. I think Stats can validate that.
Well, boys with new toys will have fun.
I got to tell you, from an audio perspective, I'm going to need to know if we sound great. I have heard, going to some of the chats here, we got, you sound excellent, sound beautiful. Mr. Mayor, welcome to the show. Miss Sheila's birthday was just the other day, and I sent her a birthday gift. Hopefully that arrived.
She absolutely deserves all the birthday gifts.
All the birthday gifts. So I sent her 2 birthday gifts. One is not there yet. One, I think, arrived earlier. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I got to not do that. The microphone totally picks that up. My bad. This is not ASMR. I definitely don't want to do that. Mr. Mayor, welcome. Daniel from Dananda. I'm always going to say that, and I always feel like it's the same concept of somebody going, oh, how are you? Are you peachy today? And I'm sure that Daniel hears all the time. It's like, from Dananda. And I have like the crappiest accent ever. My apologies. I still need to come to Australia. Welcome to the show, NLTMW. Welcome to the show. Here we go. Again, you can notice these show upgrades. You have a giant microphone in front of my face. We have an official lighting sponsor. So I have no idea if this next thing I'm about to do is going to work. So, folks, YOLO, let's see if this works. Today's video is brought to you by Technically Speaking's official lighting sponsor, Lytra. Did you know that you could have studio level lighting that fits into your pocket? Lytra offers compact professional level lighting with both photographers and videographers in mind. The Lytra Torch 2.0 has precision optics high CRI packed into a small, best-in-class LED system that fits directly into your pocket. The Lytra Pro is the world's first spectrum bicolor video and photo light with Bluetooth compatibility, adjustable color temperature, and a fully dimmable light. The Lytra Pro is a workhorse packed into a tiny package. Bonus, both of these lights are waterproof. Lytra lights are some of the brightest and the best in the industry. So if you're looking to step up your lighting game with some award-winning lights, look no further than Lytra. Check the description below for all the details. Yo, that totally worked. Wow, that totally worked. Look at that. On a live stream, you're getting ads. Boom. Don't want to do a mic drop because I really like this mic. I think this is totally going to work. Oh, man. Look, professional streamer. What up? That's what I'm saying. Again, so on this, I got a Rodecaster Pro. Got the pod mic right here. And what you hear from Stats is a Shure PGA 48 for Stats. I don't know what I was looking at. So that's what's happening. We've made massive upgrades to our audio. We've got great video. There's still Sats, and as you just heard, upgrade that remind over the weekend was Kobe Bryant and the helicopter crash, and for not only on the court from that perspective, but he had a huge technological impact as well when it came to being a huge technology advocate. He invested in a ton of startups. And then one of the startups that I actually talked about him investing in is something that I feel like I even used. Let me see. So it looks like LegalZoom. He actually invested in LegalZoom. So he made a lot of investments in LegalZoom, Scopely, Art of Sport, The Honest Company, Ring DNA, Focus Motion, Dish App, and Represent. Now, the only one I had heard of until that point was LegalZoom, but the idea of this basketball star having such a far-reaching impact is like you've seen the outpouring from a lot of people that just weren't inside the basketball arena. So it was just a tremendous loss when it comes to that. He was 41. I kind of put it on my Twitter the other day where we talked about there was a lot of overlap. It reminded me a lot of what we had gone through in the last 9.5 months. But I also have a Gigi. My oldest daughter shares the name as Kobe's oldest. So it was Sunday was a really weird day because I hadn't heard that. Stats came in, was helping me out with something else, and then he was like, "Hey, have you heard this news?" It's one of those things that I've preached this before, and I kind of preached this on the live show, Michael's live show earlier. You don't know when it's time, so you really should choose positivity and kindness and really uplift those around you. So take the time, get the coffee. Go out and get the drinks, get the meal, say hello. It's just one of those things that it was like a gut punch reminder of everything that we had kind of went through, and it was just so strange. So take the time, go out, go have that drink, go have that coffee, send the text, send the call, whatever it is. I assure you, anything that you could think you would be beefing with is just not worth it. Life is too short. It's not worth anything like that. So, but now I want to change gears, pop the clutch, and actually go to tell you why you should still delete Facebook. I'm going to make the segue. That was a terrible segue. The segue is, for the love of God, get rid of Facebook. If you are still a person who uses Facebook and you want to know how Facebook knows your life outside of Facebook, there is this concept you can call off-Facebook activity. It is a tool that lets you see and somewhat control what other sites and apps tell Facebook about you. So it is apps that you probably use that you don't even realize are feeding data to Facebook. So let's say you use, I had to burp. Sorry about that. That was profound. Let's say you use MyFitnessPal. I use MyFitnessPal. I know many people. Stats, are you a MyFitnessPal user?
I am a MyFitnessPal user.
Did you know that Facebook gets your data? Well, they don't because you're not on Facebook. But if you were on Facebook and you're like, I've got everything locked down, I'm not letting Facebook have anything, they get your data.
Yep, because they own MyFitnessPal.
Look at you doing your research, my friend. That's true, but a lot of people don't realize that they own MyFitnessPal. It started with Under Armour.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't understand that that is what they do. But the idea is go out there. You can see things like Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, a lot of other sites are feeding data to Facebook. If you are a person that wants to remotely control anything that Facebook gets about you, you need to check out this Facebook activity tool. Now, let's put our hats on, our conspiracy theory hats. If you log into Facebook and then you tell them about the things that they don't want you to know about, are you giving them more data about you? Like, I guess that would be my question. Like, are you giving them more information by, it's the same concept of, do you try to, what words am I trying to get out? Do you unsubscribe from spam by clicking the spam link and saying unsubscribe? Like, that's the conspiracy theory.
Yeah, then you're probably added to a list of people who habitually unsubscribe from spam emails, and then they
I'm that guy.
Directly market you for spam.
Right, I'm that guy. So again, just do yourself this favor. Just don't be on Facebook. They can't share your data with Facebook if you're not on Facebook. Just don't be on Facebook. It's not that hard. Why are you still on it? Get off of it. Don't do Facebook. I hear you over there saying like, but I do it because my job tells me to. Don't. Quit that job. You don't want that job anyway. Let's be real. It's a job. You can go find another job somewhere else. It's a true story. Moving on to the next thing is sweet mother of God. From The Verge, Google aims to unify its workplace tools and messaging apps into one service. Hey, I've seen this show before. I swear to God, I've seen this rerun. They are going to combine Gmail, Drive, and Hangouts into one product. So they're making Teams, Microsoft Teams, or they're making Slack. That's what you're making. So Google, you're making Teams. That's effectively what you're trying to describe. You did that before. I made a video about that. I signed up for that service. Guess what service you killed? That service. I'm trying to remember what it is. Spaces. That's what it was. Google Spaces. If you go out and say things that Google killed, Google Spaces is one of those things that Google decided to launch. It was great. I went all in on it, and then they killed it.
Kind of like Google Plus.
Google Plus. Yeah. That's not the same, though. Google Plus was social.
It was networking, but you could also create your own environment within Google Plus about things you were passionate about. You could share documents. You could communicate.
You couldn't share documents. You could share pictures. I don't think you can share documents. Where are you getting your? Where are you Googling?
I don't know.
I'm making it up.
Everything I know about.
I'm making it up. But no, it looks like they're trying to create effectively Microsoft Teams. Now, as a user of Microsoft Teams, I like it, kinda, except for the fact that you get invited to like 85 different channels at once, and then you basically have a messy Microsoft Teams applet with crap you really have no idea where it is. Like your email at least came into your inbox and then you could file it. But with Teams, it's in different channels, and within those channels, it's in different streams. And you're like, whoa, hang on a minute. I have no idea what's going on. It's a mess. Google, don't do that. Please, dear God, just can you make iMessage for Android? Can you make iMessage for Android? That's all. That's all I want. Give me that. I know you have RCS, but give me that. You don't need a whole other platform that you're inevitably going to kill. I went all in on Spaces. I went all in on Google Plus. I went all in on Hangouts. I went all in on Android Messages. I went all in on insert whatever the next thing is. Please help me help you. ASMR. I don't know if that actually works. All right, let's see. Holy Lord of God, I got to check a lot of these comments. Let's hit the comments really, really quick. Miss Sheila, they did a lot of laughing on their show. It is true. We talked about a 360 camera. Richard Clarkson, you are 100% correct. Some of my equipment and then how they met. You're 100% right. Miss Sheila, happy birthday. Do I need to do like the Marilyn Monroe for Miss Sheila?
I did it last week.
I did. I feel like I could do it again though, but this time, nope. Demonetized. I almost said something that would have got me demonetized. Demonetized. Not going to do it. Very mellow and sounding today. Thank you very much. I love, to me, your mic is going in and out as you talk. Sound needs work, but otherwise that's great. I wonder if that was when the internet was going haywire.
Let's go with that.
Yeah. Oh, man. Michael Daniels, thank you so much for the super chat, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, that's right, Miss Penny. Thank you very much. Allo. Yep. I went all in on Allo too. We had group chats in Allo.
We had group video chats in Allo.
Yes, we did.
Was special.
And now they're gone because all things Google messaging related just go. The only thing that still works from a Google messaging perspective is Hangouts, kinda. Voice. Google Voice still works, and it's incredible. And they haven't killed it, and I'm stunned. I still have my Google Voice number. I love it. Love it. Like, that's what I send everything to spam to. I've had video or visual voicemail for years without actually owning the app or doing anything with it because I can get live transcription using my Google Voice number. So yeah, totally get it. I did love Allo too. Thank you so much. Jason, welcome to the show. Talking about the Google app yet again, doing another one. I actually, in the notes, it says, sweet Jesus, not another Google communication app. I forgot that I did that to myself. But it's not all bad because Google does a lot of other very cool things. Google is working on its version of AirDrop, which is going to be called Nearby Share. So it looks like it has been caught on camera. It's been caught on video of actually working. Basically getting two devices that are relatively close to one another like this, and then airdropping their individual files across those devices. I am so excited about this. And the reason why I'm excited about it is when I film anything on my iPhone, I will airdrop it to my Mac, and it is super convenient. It's super fast, and it's just amazing. I have wanted to do that same thing with my Pixel to my Pixel book. So the idea that I could record a lot of stuff here and then immediately drop it into, sorry, I just bumped my mic a little bit. There we go. Immediately drop it into the Pixel book for editing. I love the idea of that. It makes it stupidly easy to share photos, share all kinds of stuff. And then I see all the things, and I'm going to say what? What? I'm going to straight up say it. I have kind of airdrop envy. I've seen what people send each other like in traffic. The idea that you can just like airdrop random things, like random memes to people. I want to do that. I'm that guy.
Within reason, of course.
Well, no, they wouldn't be bad because you never know if it's like a child. Like it would be a thing like crappy dad jokes. Like I would love to just like airdrop crappy like cartoon dad jokes to people just to make their day much better. That would be amazing. Amazing. Chrome OS needs a good video editing solution first. I don't disagree with that. I made a video about it. I think their KineMaster, whatever you want to say, is one that does absolutely work because I made a whole video about it, and I made a whole video on the mobile doing that. I need Adobe to allow Rush to be used on their Chromebooks for the love of God. Adobe, if you're listening, which you're not, but if you were, for the love of God, please, 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 just announce it. Like you guys move. I thought developing was bad enough for a lot of other companies, but boy, you guys take forever with Adobe. My Lord. So yeah, the AirDrop feature, which is something that it's basically seamless transfer, looks like it's going to be Nearby Share, or originally called Fast Share. That is going to be the successor to Android Beam. Now, I again love the idea of it. I just don't know when it's coming. So that could be related to the next thing is maybe they will announce that at Google I/O. Now, Google I/O is May 12th through the 14th. It is now it's back at Shoreline Amphitheater like it always is. And they're hoping, the rumor from Ars Technica is to see the launch of the 4A. When did they launch the 3A XL last year? I don't remember. Did they really announce that during Stats is going to look that up. Did they really announce that during I/O? I don't feel like they did. I felt like it was something different. I feel like I should know this. I am really, really excited to watch Google I/O this year. So wait, I could probably just read this article and it would tell me. They
were announced back May 7 of 2019 at Google I/O.
Yeah, that would have been. It looks like it. Google 3A launched a bigger smart display. The Hub Max, Android 10Q Beta 3. Geez, that was quick. A revamped gesture system, and then the disclosure of Project Mainline. I don't know what that one is. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. I would really, really love to see. I'm interested to see what the 4A is going to become. Uh-oh. I'm not yelling. Trust me. Something on... Oh, I guess got a crazy message in there. I'm sorry. I got nothing here. Just spinning and spinning on the screen. Sorry about the large caps. Trust me, I'm not yelling. Okay. I'm sorry that you're having technical difficulties.
I still have the stream up.
I'm sure if we had the stream up.
And your lower thirds are working this week.
My lower thirds are working. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. Google I/O. What do I want to have out of Google I/O? That is a good question. 4A would be nice.
Jason mentions the truly wireless buds.
I am not holding my breath. Well, May. I bet we see them before then. There's no way they would wait till May. There's no way. I can't see them. Because didn't they say it was Q1 that the buds were coming out?
The last report I saw is that they were already sitting with the FCC for certification.
Sorry. Man, I don't know. I think the wireless buds are going to be great. You look, I got to be honest with you. I prepped for this show. Over and over and over and over again. And it is not going anywhere I thought it was going to go. The show is not the Hot Mess Express as it was last year. But I got to be honest with you. It's not nearly as exciting as I need it to be. What is wrong with me? Hot Mess Express. Evidently, everybody loves Hot Mess Express. I'm here for the Hot Mess Express.
We're all here for the Hot Mess Express.
Toot toot, toot toot. I have a soundboard, but I'm afraid to hit the button, to be completely honest, because I recorded some stuff that's definitely not going to see the light of day because it is rude and vulgar and not gentlemanlike. Not gentlemanlike. And I don't know which button it is. I'm pretty sure it could be all of them. And I don't know which button it is. Sweet Lord. Oh, God, I'm such a hot mess. How high is Vermont? How high is Vermont? I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk about how high Vermont is right now. Vermont, smoking crack. You are smoking full up crack, Vermont. Or the ganja, the devil's paper. That's not what it's called. What's it called? The devil's plant? Devil's plant? What do you call weed?
Devil's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce. Jesus Christ. According to 9 to 5 Mac, Vermont could soon jazz up their license plates thanks to a new bill that's going to allow emojis. Emojis.
That could go wrong in so many different ways unless they have like a 17-year-old doing their, copywriting to ensure people aren't.
You can't keep up with emojis. You can't keep up with emojis. People are going to make some nasty raw emoji that you're going to have no idea, like as a regular adult, you're gonna be like, that looks just like I'm gonna say it. That looks just like a peach and a taco. Like that has no weird connotation to it at all.
Eggplant.
And an eggplant those are fruits and vegetables. Those are healthy for you.
I wonder if they'll let me put the smiling poop emoji on my license plate.
And that's the thing is that allowed? Because here in Ohio, if you put anything that's like sideways at all, they're like denied.
I wonder if I moved to Vermont if they would let me put the smiling poop emoji next to a University of Michigan logo.
Oh, that would. I mean, let's be honest. We should allow that in Ohio. That is super dope. But I don't. That's gonna backfire. That will backfire. But what's the point? What is the point? The new bill is submitted to the legislature to make a handful of animated characters an option. The bill reads, it sounds like it would only be possible to add an emoji to a standard license plate or a vanity plate that includes some numbers or letters, meaning Emoji, what? Emoji only license plate would be off the table. What? What is happening over here? Sweet mamma jamma. It's 6 emojis. It looks like it's all you're allowed to have. Well, that sucks. Why would you want that? That seems dumb.
I still think they're going to have some pretty strict rules because you could get somebody going, eggplant, certain numbers, taco. And
Right.
would
It could
just
go
be-
south sideways. Dear YouTube, do not demonetize me. Do not demonetize. Vermont, I love your state. Burlington is a beautiful town. South Burlington. One of the Burlingtons. Not Burlington Coat Factory. One of the cities in Vermont. I spent time there. I played golf up there. It was beautiful. I love it. Don't mess up your gorgeous land. You know what you don't need? A front license plate. You don't need it. Miss Sheila, I agree with you 100%. I do sound like butter. Barbara Streisand and the mic looks so good. Thank you so much. Stream Scott live as you drive for the guy behind you. LED screen license plates. I do kind of like that idea. That's cool. I would like the ability to just change my license plate based upon my mood. I don't know how I could do that, but I had to explain what TIE Fighter meant and why it wasn't anything vulgar. See? Like, as soon as I see that as your license plate, I know exactly what that means. Now, granted, I'm a geek, so that's probably part of it. But I feel like I guess they could say it's like a finger, TIE finger, but then again, there's a T in it. I don't know. Hot Mess Express. Random topics. I have NFL, ESP. What is happening? I've muted you. You can move around. What is happening? Evidently, the English language is she gone. Bye. Forget it, Felicia. She out. We out of here with me tonight. ESPN and NFL were hacked. According to this, there is a group that has hacked half of the NFL's Twitter accounts as well as ESPN and UFC. In a statement today, it was briefly compromised when another group wanted to just basically, it's called Our Mind, assume that the hacking was done. Everything is hackable. It's essentially just saying, hey, everything's hackable. This is the name of our group. We're effectively coming for you. It was just more of they weren't specifically targeting teams. They were just telling people on a large scale that this is who they are, which is interesting. And it's to the full extent nothing is unbreachable. When you do stuff in the cloud, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So if you don't want stuff to be seen in the cloud, don't put it there. That goes for all the big businesses out there. Booyah. Booyaka-ya. Yep. Sorry. I can't get over the fact of because I have monitors in my ears right now. I can't get over the fact how I sound. I'll be honest with you. I am loving how I sound right now.
I'm loving the new setup. I mean,
do you like the new setup?
Absolutely. I mean, other than you took the desk that I was using, which is much more stable and comfortable than this plastic table, but
it's true. Like, so what you guys don't realize is the first 3 shows. Is this the show number 4 with you?
4. Yeah.
Okay, so the first 3 shows, I had a big wooden desk that was sitting over there behind the camera that you can't see, and I had like this little plasticky table and a lot of tape holding a lot of different things together, and I really needed the space, but I didn't really know how to figure out how to do it. So I put the table on wheels, like actual caster wheels, to where I can lock it and move it around. And I freaking love this setup because now I can I'm going to, some more modifications I'm going to make is I'm going to strap like what are those things you plug in on the ground? What are those called?
A power cord.
No, I know it's power cord.
Power strip.
Thank you. A power strip. English is good. I English well. I English so good. I'm going to put a power strip on the one side. That way I can just kind of plug things as I go. What you guys don't see is the 150-foot internet cord.
Also known as an Ethernet cable.
It gets me the premium internets. I had to call and get the premium internets. Brother, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Don't worry about the planning you had. Dude, Natural Flow Organic, I swear to God, that should be my middle name. Natural Flow Organic. No? No, not my middle name? Stats is actually sitting at a little table for now. So here's the thing. I was on Michael Miss Sheila, do not angry at me. I'm sorry. I apologize for my outburst. I did not have time. I had the Michael Daniels live show, Tinkering with Tech, with him and Heather. I needed to get stuff done. But he is sitting at a little table. Ooh, nice. That was salty. Salty, salty. Okay, the actual topic that I wanted to talk about, other than, man, my ears. Sorry. Other than all the stuff that I just talked about, was how many streaming services? What? How many streaming services do you have? And I'll bet you that you can get cable right now. But I still think streaming is worth it. That's what I believe.
I agree that the piecemeal streaming services that, you know, someone who's willing to spend the time and research and the money, obviously, to put it all together can give you a better product without being beholden to one of the larger conglomerates, which is then going to just take your data and sell it back to Facebook.
I mean, that was a good segue back to the Tyler earlier show. But my thing is, with cable, you effectively pay for a lot of shows that you just don't care about. And that's my thing. It's like, I just don't care a lot about, don't hate me when the next thing I'm about to say. I don't really care about Sci-Fi Channel. I don't care. Like, I don't really care about the Sci-Fi Channel. I don't care if I have the Sci-Fi Channel. I don't care if I get Court TV. I don't care if I get any of that stuff. The things that I actually want, I want full access to. I just muted you. I don't know if you're getting ready to talk, but I want full access to like the Disney Plus library. Like if I want to watch a Marvel movie, I want to watch a Marvel movie, and they have the full library for that, and I don't have to think. I can just go pick a movie and go do the thing. They don't really do that on cable. I don't really like the fact, like HBO, home box office. I don't really care about the crappy movies they play probably 22 of the 24 hours a day. There's very rarely, it'll be like an 8 p.m. some movie like Tommy Boy. I don't know why I picked that one. I love that movie. But the point is I want to have the choice to go to someone else. And so I'll pick Disney Plus, or I pick Netflix, or I pick Hulu. So I have, I have Hulu, I have Netflix. Now we do share that with some people, so it's I guess a shared cost. So Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus. Now here's the thing with my Hulu, I also get Spotify, but I guess it's like a 50-50 split. So you could effectively say I have that. I do have Google Music. Boy, I'd have to look at my phone. Hang on a second. I'm sure that I have a lot. I'm going to really hate myself when I admit everything I have.
While you're looking all that up, you picked Tommy Boy because you identify with Chris Farley.
I do. I am Chris Farley. He is my spirit animal.
And if we're not counting the internets itself.
You don't count the internet. Like, okay. That's just a given. That's a basic utility at this point.
I'm okay. I'm just level setting here. I have Google Music, Netflix, YouTube TV.
Oh, yeah.
And Amazon Prime. And when you average out the Amazon Prime, because it gets you Prime Video.
Yeah, I don't really count that, though, because you're not you didn't sign up for Amazon Prime for the TV. You signed up for the Prime shipping.
I don't know. I kind of did it for both.
What?
Yes, absolutely I did. Here's the thing. I don't buy as much stuff online as you do, but I watch the heck out of Amazon Prime.
Do you really?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. I've never even opened Prime the app.
Video. Oh,
not
there's
one
so
time.
much good stuff. Anyway,
not once.
Between Google Music, Netflix, YouTube TV, and Amazon Prime, I pay $87 a month for my streaming.
Oh, my God. $87 a month?
Yeah.
For streaming?
Yeah.
I bet you I play pretty close to that.
You probably pay more.
No, because your YouTube TV is like $45, right?
No. Last time I checked, it was like $53.
Okay, so that's more than half of your amount. Okay,
but
so
YouTube TV, I was able to cancel a different streaming subscription that I was having some problems with, and YouTube TV gets me more channels or more shows that I want to watch for, just a few more dollars a month, and it's all within the Google ecosystem, which we know and love.
Okay. So I got a lot of people saying, like, how much is Hulu a month? So let me get you right. YouTube TV is great, period. I don't watch a lot of TV. I stream a lot of music. Like, I am a music guy. That is my thing.
I abuse Google Music for
oh my God.
the less than
Unbelievable.
$9 a month I'm paying for
Yeah,
it.
so I pay $15 for Google. So do this math on the fly. Ready? As we all saw in last week's live show, him and I are full stupid when it comes to math. Yeah, that's right. Pull out your calculator. I do $15 a month for what did I just say? Music. Google Music. Google Music.
Why does it cost you
Family
15?
share. Family share. Yep. So
Gotcha.
15 there.
Yep.
And then I do like 9 for Spotify Hulu combo.
Okay.
And then I do Disney Plus. I think that's what is Disney Plus?
I don't have it yet. My sister.
Oh my
does.
God! How much is Disney Plus? Somebody
I'm gonna need to borrow
Diz-
that login from her.
I don't know.
soon.
I've never heard of you. I think. Yep. Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, $12.99. Okay, so that's right. $12.99 there. So 15, $12.99, and another 9. What am I at? I gotta be less than $50.
You're at $37.
It's less than 50. Like, I picked a bigger number and rounded down. Math is fun. What else do I have?
Well, you've got Prime.
Yeah, but I don't count Prime because I've never watched it.
Okay, so if you don't use the Prime,
I don't
Video,
use
then
Prime.
that's
Like, I
fine.
don't use Prime Video. I specifically
wrong,
only
but,
do. I live on Google Music. I'm driving 2 hours. Yeah. Hang on. We have to pause the show for a second. Ben, I miss you. I wanna kiss you all over and again. Till the night closes in. Till the night closes in. I now can so do this, and I can rock it like this mic is gonna be just dynamite.
If you say so.
That's aggressive. That's aggressive. I feel like that could be a good segment for me. Is like, hey, pick a random song and sing. But so okay, I'm at less than $50 though.
Yeah, you're at 37.
Swear to God, I feel like I pay a lot more than that. I don't even know what words I just said.
Well, I mean, let's look in the comments. Other people are doing ESPN Plus.
That comes with the
YouTube Premium,
Disney.
YouTube Music. So
I get that same thing, like
Yeah.
a premium. So
Right.
when I pay for YouTube or when I pay for Google Music, I get YouTube Premium. So I guess I do a lot of combos. The only thing that is standalone is Disney. So I get a Hulu, Spotify, Play, like those two, like together. Words are hard. Ben, I miss your face. Definitely miss your face, guys. I prepped for this show and still ended it, or still have 15 minutes to go. Where did I get that mic? I got the microphone from Micro Center. It came from Micro Center. You can find it at any local store. You can order it at bestbuy.com. The microphone is amazing. The Rodecaster Pro is amazing. Yep. That's what I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. I prefer YouTube Music over Google Music. That's interesting. I only have not switched words. I have not switched over to YouTube Music yet, only because I have a very fine curated playlist on Google that has not made its way over, and I flat out refuse to move my streaming service until my playlists move over. That is the only reason, because it's curated. It's like a fine wine.
I've never really looked at the differences between the two. Could you expound upon that for maybe some of our listeners and viewers who don't know the difference between the two?
There's really no difference between the two. That's the point. Like Google.
But everything that you've already built in one platform, they're not directly translating to the other one.
Correct. So like if you're in your Google Play app and you look and you play a song and that song has like a little YouTube button in the middle and you want to watch the music video, that's what you do. Same concept applies. It's like if you watch a YouTube video in the regular YouTube app and you want to listen to it in the background, the same technology exists. It's the same stuff. It's just the same thing. And
So
therein lies my conundrum.
Related to that, I ran into an issue earlier this week where within Google Music, they have a podcast section.
Mm-hmm. They have their own app.
But that's what I ran into. I was searching for a very specific podcast within Google Music and couldn't find it. So I had to download their standalone podcast app to find it. And I was a little confused, and I'll admit it, somewhat frustrated in that the app and the podcast section of Google Music don't talk to each other.
That's the problem that I have. They don't talk to each other really, really well, is the idea of I have to do all this stuff. So I have a standalone Google Music app that I can't get the playlist that I want into YouTube. And I want to use YouTube Music. I really, really do. Yeah, Google Play Music. That's the same thing to me. When I say Google Music, it's Google Play Music. Yes. Thank you. Well, I have a curated list there, but I want to move that to YouTube Music. Okay. I can't do that.
Without spending hours hunched over your computer.
And I'm not doing that. I mean, I have hundreds of songs. It'll strike me in a mood. And I'm telling you what, the eclectic value of that playlist for me, unbelievable amounts of awesome. I mean, it goes everywhere. I can go from Lil Wayne to like Al Green. I can go to Whitney Houston. I can go to Meghan Trainor. I'm all over the board when it comes to that. And I throw in songs from not even arguably the greatest play of all time, or I don't even know what it would be called, a play, I suppose. Hamilton. It is the greatest stage show I've ever seen. It's not even close. It's Hamilton. And then,
have you seen Rent live?
Yeah, seen it twice live, actually.
All right.
And I think it's really overrated.
Oh, okay.
Those are fighting words. I'll fight you.
No, we don't need to fight. I mean, you're wrong, but it's okay.
I'm not wrong. Rent, they changed it a little bit, and I saw it last year. So I saw it here in Columbus last year, and it sucked.
Okay.
Compared to the first time.
I
love the first one.
Yeah.
I saw it years ago, more than 10 years ago, and it was great.
So did I. I saw it on stage, and then I immediately went out and watched the video, or the studio production of it, and was still entranced back then. But I have not seen it probably in the last 10 years.
Hamilton is by far my favorite stage show I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot.
We should go to more live shows.
Yeah?
I mean, we're doing a live show.
We're doing a live show. So it's Hamilton. So if I'm going to give you my top 5. Oh, man, I don't know if I can give you my top 5.
Go 3 or 2.
No, I can give you way more than 5. That's my problem. Is I don't know if I can give it in the right order.
You need to restrain yourself to 5.
So it's Hamilton's 1. Not even close 1. Man, Wicked. I got to admit this to my wife too. Like, I think Wicked's 2. Like, I always say that Phantom of the Opera is my number 2. I love Phantom of the Opera, but I saw that about a decade ago as well. It was way better. They changed it because I saw that last year, or the year before last, and they changed it, and it dropped down because it just wasn't the same. It was weird. It was weirder, and I didn't like it. I loved the Gerard Butler. That version, like that soundtrack is unbelievable. So that's like 2 and 3 is Wicked, and then Phantom, and then the Book of Mormon.
Wow.
The Book of Mormon is really, really good.
You know, this is actually
really good.
Really interesting, because as of this month, a couple of weeks ago, you and I have known each other for 17 years.
Sweet Jesus.
And I never knew you were this much of a live theater fan. That is
Are you serious?
Fantastic.
You never knew?
No.
Oh my God. There's a person on Twitter that I follow, Terminal Franc.
Oh yeah.
Eric is his name. He is a a member.
Of Kappa?
Like, yes.
Nice.
He is a member, goes to like all the shows. So him and I, when we worked together, we would just basically constantly jam out, like secretively jam out. People are like, what are you two talking about? You guys go to all these theaters? We're like, yeah. Well, because we're talking about like Buckeyes and basketball and males and like we're your prototypical guy. And then we're talking about like, well, Wicked's really great. Like the theatrics of it all is like, it's just stunning. But no, I love live theater. I have seen a lot. So I've seen Phantom, I've seen Wicked, I've seen the Book of Mormon, I've seen Rent a couple times, I've seen Hamilton. A lot of the really big ones I've seen or come through. Now, what I haven't seen is the idea. So my wife went to New York and saw The Cursed Child on Broadway. And
yeah, I've never been to Broadway.
I've never been to Broadway either. And she, like, for her, that was like right up there. So I cannot say the Book of Mormon is so good. So good. I will tell you without spoiling it. So it goes through
It's about Mormons.
Yeah, it's about, like, it's legitimately truth. Like, it's obviously very, very, very vulgar, but I did not know that at the time. I didn't know how vulgar it was, and then it got to a point.
You do know it was written by the same guys.
Yep, South Park.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to expect because it started out so very ho-hum. It started out just real vanilla. It was still good. The music was great. Like, the acting was good. The theatrics were amazing. And then there was one song that really kicked it off, and boy did it ever. And I cannot say those words on this live show, but it was incredible. Just a great show. I feel like I need to know more that I've seen. Yeah, I love that. I can't believe you didn't know that.
I think we've mentioned our appreciation for show tunes in the past, but I honestly did not know you enjoyed going to the live theater because it's one of my favorite things to do.
Really?
But I never have anybody to go with.
Yeah, no, Katie and I go all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like, I can't believe you didn't know that. We golf like all this time, like we didn't even know each other. I don't know you. I don't know you.
It's okay.
Get out of my house. God, what else do we got? Man, that threw me for a loop. We went on a total different tangent there.
Well, we've got one more that is related to tech about the Google Cloud Secret Manager.
Oh, we got that last one. So Google Cloud is essentially trying to launch LastPass, but for the Google edition. And so I'll caveat this. I love the idea. So, like, I have the save your password in Chrome, and so, like, I have all of that, and it's great. And I use Chrome in all of its consuming the gigs of RAM. I love it. I still use it. I don't care at all. So I'm not really sure what they would be getting out of doing that. Although I would, just much like we talked about before, I would be afraid to sign up for a service with Google like that because they would kill it.
Potentially. And it the one of the benefits of LastPass or KeePass or 1Password, all of those other management tools are they're standalone from some of the other big internet resources like Google and Amazon and Facebook. So having your password manager inside the same ecosystem as all of the rest of your data could be dangerous in and of itself.
Yes. So remember when I talked about a little bit earlier, the idea of everything is breachable? LastPass and all the password managers are no different. So you probably should think about changing your password periodically, even in your LastPass account. Now,
once a year, every single password.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Every password?
Every password, every year, including the master password for LastPass.
What?
Yep.
That is dedication.
Thank you, Greg.
I know, right? Like, those. Yes, thank you, Greg. But then there are other things that I've learned too. It's where I'm like, really?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I use the save my password in Chrome too. I wish I felt it was more secure. I agree with you, Michelle. I agree with you 100%. Like, I wish it was, and I'm afraid that if Google made a standalone app, that they would kill it, and then all of a sudden I have to change a bunch of passwords, much like Stats does once a year. But I don't want to do that. That would be terrible.
Well, and if they kill it, especially without warning, which Google is pretty good about that, they won't just end things without letting the users know, but you'd still have that moment of panic of, oh, I've got 212 passwords saved in here that I have to now go migrate somewhere else.
Well, and especially if you use like the LastPass function like I do, where it generates a password for you, and I will tell you, I will never remember those passwords because it's like uppercase Y 61 lowercase Z E double space F Q P21. Like, I'm never gonna remember that.
Yeah, it's a true hashed password that is created with a 256 encryption key algorithm. There's no way for a human to remember that.
Whoa! Stats coming from the top rope with a lot of password security. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look out for Stats. Yeah, well, that's what we do. We just mock folks. Miss Sheila says, Stats, you're her hero. Congratulations, Stats.
I know. Thank you, Miss Sheila.
Welcome to WNBC. WNBC. I can't get over the fact I just want to talk into this mic and listen to myself talk. More than I always want to listen to myself talk. The mic sounds so amazing. I think I'm going to do more podcasts. I'm going to do more podcasts. I'm going to do more live shows. That actually is a teaser into things that I will tell you what words coming out on the upcoming shows. We're going to have guests coming on the show. I have figured out the technological ways to bring people in via Skype. I'm going to bring people in studio. We're going to have some folks from like Kevin the Tech Ninja, which I'll leave in the description. I'll probably forget that. Let's just be real. Go Kevin the Tech Ninja on YouTube. Just go check him out. Check out Josh Smith from Gotta Be Mobile, Gary the Everyday Dad, and more. Going to have guests on the show. It's going to be amazing, and I'm really excited, and I cannot wait to talk more into this mic. I've made commercials for other stuff. I have products coming out where I'm like, yeah, I could stand there, or I could just do this and tell you about a product. And I'm kind of thinking that I might do that because I really love the velvety sound that this microphone makes. It sounds so good. Stats, you've leveled up. Whoa, it's 256 encryption. Whoa. I'm sorry. I apologize for my outburst. You're not muted. You can talk.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm letting you roll with this one.
The sound will excellent in a podcast form. Thank you very much, Miss Sheila. Whoa, 256K. You want to make fun of me so bad. Yeah, I can tell you that you're about to snipe me.
No,
is what's gonna.
I don't have nothing.
By the way, I have everything. I was talking to Stats about getting a camera and pointing it a certain way. That sounds really bad when you word it like that. It sounds really bad when you word it like that.
That's the Peachy Express right there.
Hot Mess Express. Oh, yeah. Hot Mess Express. And it was like, oh, I'll be able to light my MacBook on fire. I have been plugged in the whole time. The whole time I have had power running the show. And the battery has gone down. And I have like the megawatt charger from Apple, like right out of the box. The one where like, yeah, it's like 60 watts where it's going to really keep it going. It's really kept it going from going to zero faster than it's currently going to zero. Evidently, it doesn't like all the things plugged into it. Premium internets. Premium internets. I need to do an ad for your show. Yes, please come do an ad. You do a sponsor read. I'll do a sponsor read. We're going to embed commercials into our live shows like live television.
I've noticed that YouTube TV does that in certain recordings.
Really?
Yeah. It's not hateful. I just get up and get another beer, but still.
I have heard that I have a product coming to me on Saturday called Soundbox 2, the loudest wireless Bluetooth speaker, including battery box. I don't exactly know what that means, but this speaker, wow, okay, 122 decibels of sound.
That's approximately a jet engine from 100 meters away at takeoff power.
No way.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
That's a lot of power. Is that really truth?
Let me double check. What'd you say, 122 decibels?
122 decibels. Fully wireless and portable, and it's 33 pounds, and it's waterproof. That's impossible. There's no way that that's waterproof.
Yeah, I was pretty close. Jet takeoff at 25 meters is 150 decibels. So
it's up there.
Yeah, if you walk out to 50 meters from a jet takeoff, that's 122. And you're close to eardrum damage at that point.
Aren't we all at this point? It's made for outdoors. The only Bluetooth speaker that has an outdoor mode. This compact stereo brings real sound, deep bass, and crisp treble to any environment. It is Bluetooth connection. It is evidently made to be carried. You can use it for tailgates.
At 30 plus pounds, it's made to be carried.
I'm looking at the Amazon listing right now.
It's a good thing we have a two-wheeler in the garage.
I mean, let's be real. Exactly what we would do is we would throw it in the back of the Jeep and just Bluetooth to it and then push the sound out.
Drive through campus.
Yeah, that is a lot of dBs. That is a lot. As loud as a PA system, it says. What?
So we can throw a block party from anywhere on the block.
Evidently, we're going to throw a block party that you can hear in Tennessee. Literally in Tennessee. Water resistant and durable.
Yeah, Miss Sheila, just send us your best requests.
Yeah, please send us your request. We'll play it and you'll hear it from Ohio. It's going to take some time because we're going to be so far away that we got to travel through sound. I don't think that's what I meant to say.
Travel through atmosphere using sound waves.
I'm not smart. I'm just not. OSHA says about 90 requires hearing protection. The new version of boombox of old. Yes, it looks super interesting. Of course, I will do a review on it. I'm definitely not going to be able to put it on the live show because it'll just blow everything up. But yeah, I will give it a shot. OSHA says 90 requires hearing protection. I mean, it's not a work site. It's kind of just put it in my backyard. So we're just going to kind of go from there. Does anybody have anything else? Stats. Do you have anything?
I was just going to say the speed of sound is
700 miles an hour.
767 miles per hour. So at that speed, it would take 40 some odd minutes for your new boombox to reach Miss Sheila.
Okay. All you got to do, Miss Sheila, is just get your request in approximately 40 minutes in advance. I said what I said. All right. That's all I got. Stats, send them with your socials.
Going with Helix Heinlein on the Twitters and Country Smith on the Instagrams.
All right. And you can find me on the tweet machine at Scott Peachy, ScottPeachey, Fuzzy Fruit with an EY on the end, and at the Scott Peachy on IG or the Instagram or the Gram. Go out there and watch me sing because I totally do. And I sing all the songs.
Especially when he's in his Jeep when it's raining.
Oh, my God. Yes. All the songs. Love it. New videos coming up. I'm going to be doing my more detailed review of... There's a hair on my light. More detailed review of my Lytra lights. I'm also going to be doing the soundbox review. I'm going to be doing some other review that I currently can't remember because I'm a professional. Oh, the audio equipment. Oh, I'm an idiot.
The new audio equipment.
Literally right in front of my face. I'm going to do a review of that. So a lot of awesome content coming up. And of course, next Wednesday, another live show. At what time?
I believe that would be 8 p.m. Eastern.
On a what day?
Wednesday.
Ooh, booyah. I got to be honest with you. I'm really loving this mic. Your mic sounds really good too.
Yeah, they both do.
They sound really great. I literally only wore these just to listen to myself. Because I'm arrogant. Hoo yeah. Boom.
Next week, we will recite the Tale of Narcissus.
I don't even know what that is.
Narcissus was a Greek mythological feature that gave us the word narcissistic.
I don't know what that means. I'm really pretty, though. I'm super pretty. Like, I'm really, really... Like, at some point, we're going to bring on guests. I don't know if that's going to be next week or not, but check out my socials if it is, in fact, something. Words. Maybe, just maybe, I might have a... Nope. The thought escaped me. It was a good one, though. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming. You guys are the best, as always. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Leave a comment. Hugs and kisses. Okay, bye.